Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Wise Builders Live. I'm your host, Mark Casto. And today we're jumping into what is a digital product. And so I'm excited to be on here every single day that I go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I want this to be a go to live that you can jump on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you're at. And every day around this 10 o'clock time, I'm a little late today because I had to pick up my kids from the chapel service there at school. But we're here now. And I want this to be a place where you can come and you say, Mark, I want to learn more about what you're doing. I want to learn more about digital products. I want to grow a side hustle, a second stream of income for my family. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you, for those of you that build this as a side hustle, eventually it will become your main hustle because the reality is digital products is the way forward. This is the way that we can increase our capacity, our impact, be able to build something once and it impact other people's lives and pay you over and over again. So today we're going to jump into this. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, all of your comments are going to come in the same place. I'll be able to see them here on the screen. I always encourage people to don't just come in here and listen to this like it's a teaching, but really come in like a learning environment. Ask questions, comment, get involved. Let me know where you're at. Let me know where you're from. I want to build a relationship with you here. So this is my gift to you today is just diving deep, making you sure you understand my world. And my goal is I want to help 1,000 wisdom-led messengers create income online. That's my goal. That's my strategy. So what does that mean? Guys, I have over 55 people in our community right now. I've got everything from a physical therapist to a kinesiologist to Mama Witten's Kitchen who teaches culinary skills online. We've got so many different people that are a part of this program that are learning how to take their God-given wisdom and package it into digital products. And so I would love to be able to help you. So this is where we begin, okay? And so we're going to jump in today, and I'm going to tell you how I first stumbled into the world of digital products, because maybe you're in the same spot that I was. At the time, I thought business had to be physical, real estate, coffee shops, or in my case, books, physical books, maybe even an online store, but still with boxes, shipping labels, and warehouses. That was the only model that I knew. But then I began to watch people who were releasing books, and they came up with this thing called e-courses. And I started seeing ads on Facebook. I started seeing some things, and I realized people were buying these things like crazy. And I thought, wait a minute, digital products, an e-course. You don't have to have inventory for that. You don't have to ship that. You don't even have to have a staff for that. You just create it once, and hundreds of people are willing to pay for it. And that was the first time I realized that a digital product is simply wisdom packaged. And it lit me up inside because I thought, if they can do that, so can I. And guys, and it's not just me. One of my students felt the exact same way. She was a mom who homeschooled her kids, and she thought, who would ever pay me for my knowledge? But here's what happened. She created a simple mini course teaching. And what it was teaching parents how to structure their homeschool week. Nothing fancy, no studio, no bells and whistles, just her wisdom recorded on her phone. And within a few weeks, parents were buying. She went from thinking she had nothing to realizing she was sitting on a gold mine of wisdom. And that's what a digital product does. It turns what feels ordinary to you into something extraordinary for somebody else. So let me give you a hypothetical here, because maybe you don't see your wisdom yet. Imagine that you're the go-to person in your family for cooking. This would be like my client, Mama Witten's Kitchen. People always ask her, how do you get your kids to eat veggies without complaining? They're asking questions like this. And I teach people, you put together a 10-page guide, 5 kid-friendly recipes that get eaten every time. Sell it for $17. 20 parents buy, that's $340 that you just made from something you've been doing for years without ever thinking about it. See, that's the power of packaging wisdom into a digital product. It doesn't have to be complex. It just has to solve a problem that somebody's willing to pay for. So if you're getting if you're picking up what I'm putting down here, I want you to let me know in the comments, send me a little wave emoji in the chat if you're starting to realize that you already have wisdom that you take for granted that could help someone else. In fact, let's do this. I want you to type in the comments something that people always ask you for advice on. Could be parenting, could be business, could be fitness, could be organization. You guys would be surprised how much wisdom you've already been given away for free that could be your first digital product. All right, I'm looking in the comments. Come on, I want to see you engaging in the comments. I don't want this to be a place where you just come and you just check out what I'm saying. I want you to jump in and show me that you're learning. Come on. I'm watching. Yes, that's gold. Exactly. That's the seed. What you're putting in the comments right now, that's the seed of a digital product. Now, here's what I want you to feel today. Okay. You don't have to be a guru. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't need 10,000 followers. You just need to start with what you already know. And I want you to look at your life and think, what do people always ask me for help with? What have I figured out that someone else is still struggling with? That right there, those thoughts is the beginning of your business. Okay. Now, I want to break this down for you. What actually is a digital product business? Again, I'm looking at the comments here because we're live. Here's the simplest way that I can put it. A digital product is just wisdom packaged. It's you taking what you know, what you've learned, what you figured out the hard way, and putting it into a form that someone else can buy online. That's it. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need inventory. You don't even need a staff. You just need wisdom packaged into a product. So let me give you some examples because I want you to see how wide this is, okay? It could be an online course. You record videos once and people pay to watch them again and again. You could launch an ebook or a PDF guide. Could be 10 pages, could be 100 pages. Doesn't matter. It's information someone needs and you package it. It could be a template, spreadsheets, social media captions, business plans, meal planners. If you've ever built something that saves time, it can become a product. People will pay to save time. I promise you that. It could be an online membership or community. People pay monthly to access your knowledge, your resources, and your network. It could be a paid challenge or workshop. You gather people for 3 to 5 days, teach them a process, and they pay to join. And none of this requires you to be a genius. It just requires you to put a structure around what you already know. So I want you to drop in the comments right now the word structure if you've ever bought any of these, a course, a guide, a template, or a membership. Okay. If you've ever bought this, if you ever bought something online, excuse me, if you ever bought something online, I want you to drop the word structure in the comments. That's going to let me know, hey, you've paid for structure too, right? Like you've paid somebody else who structured their solution in a way that could become a solution for your problem. And see, there are people commenting right now on Instagram, on Facebook. There are people watching this everywhere, and they've paid someone else for structure that could be a solution for their problem. Now, here's what makes this super powerful, okay? You create it once, and it can sell over and over again for as long as there's the internet. So if you've ever said, I wish I could clone myself, this is it. Think about a job, okay? You work 1 hour, you get paid once. With digital products, you create something one time and you get paid for it 100 times, 1,000 times, even 10,000 times without any extra effort. And that's what I call digital. This is why I call digital products the smartest way to start a business. They break you out of the time for money trap. There are so many of you that are on this live right now. You are stuck in the time for money trap, which means you have to go spend time somewhere else, or you have to spend time working somewhere else for you to get money. With digital products, this happens all the time. I'll be sitting on the beach and all of a sudden I get a notification on my phone that we just made $3,000, that we just made $5,000. I'm literally sitting just a couple weeks ago with friends of ours at Starbucks, and while I'm sitting there, I get the notification that we just made $5,000 in our business. While I'm hanging out with my friends, while I'm at the beach, while I'm doing the things that I love and living my life, my business that I created through digital products is making money for me. So I want you to do this. I want you to type the word clone in the comments if you ever wish you could duplicate yourself. And I've got good news for you. That's what digital products do. They multiply you. They give you the ability to multiply your impact while you're asleep. Guys, I have people that are in my program right now that are getting training from me at a high level while I'm sitting here talking to those of you here on the live stream. This is the beauty of digital products, guys. So let's compare this. Let's compare digital products to other paths. Okay. So let's just talk about what everybody knows and what everybody's taught to have: a job. Okay. A job. You trade time for dollars. You get paid by the hour, by the week, by the month. And when you stop working, the money stops flowing. Okay. So that's a job. Then let's go into services. So like maybe you started a service-based business. Okay. Maybe you're a coach or a consultant or a designer. It's great, but it's still time for money. One client at a time. And if you stop, what happens? The income stops. Okay. Digital products, however, you build once, it delivers until you delete it. People can buy it while you're on vacation, while you're at your kid's soccer game, while you're sleeping. See, friends, that's freedom. That's leverage. That's why this is such a game-changing path. See, one of my students was a personal trainer, and he loved to help people, but he was exhausted. Early mornings, late nights, weekends full of clients. He was capped, and we helped him package his workouts into a 30-day online program. Now, instead of trading his time, he sells that program to dozens of people at once, same workouts, but multiplied. See, that's the difference between service and digital. Okay. It's a far better path. If you're with me, just send me a little wave emoji over here if you're learning something today. Okay. I'm looking in the comments. I appreciate you guys being here. All right. So I'm going to give a little rapid fire example across different fields so everyone can picture themselves in this model. So if you're in fitness, then you need a 30-day workout challenge. I'm giving you digital product ideas here. If you're in finance, do a budgeting spreadsheet. If you're going to teach parenting, do a guide for toddler sleeping routines. If you're a faith-based person, do a devotional PDF or a Bible study course. If you're into cooking, do a meal prep plan with recipes. Okay, do a meal prep planner with recipes. If you're in business, do a LinkedIn headline template pack. Like, we all know that if you're going to be successful in business, you need to be on LinkedIn. So why not create a headline template pack so that people can really expedite their ability and look professional on LinkedIn? If you're in education, why not do a homeschooling curriculum? Maybe you're into lifestyle. That's your niche. And you could do a declutter your home in 7 days workshop. Guys, do you see how this applies everywhere? Whatever your area of wisdom is, there's someone out there willing to pay to learn from you. So I want you to type my wisdom. I want you to type these words, my wisdom, in the comments if you just thought of at least one thing that you could package into a digital product. Come on. My wisdom. All right. All right. We're learning here, aren't we? We're learning. We're learning. I love it. So why is this the smartest move and smartest way to start? Here's why I believe digital products are the smartest way to start a business today. They cost almost nothing to create. You don't need inventory. You don't need a storefront. You just need an idea and a way to share it. They scale infinitely. One product can serve one person or 1 million without extra effort. They build credibility. And when you package your wisdom, people see you as an authority. They give you freedom. You don't have to be chained to your time. And the best part, you already have the raw materials inside of you. It's your wisdom. All you need to do is package it. Guys, imagine creating your first product this month. You make a $17 guide, you sell it to 20 people, you just made $340. Now imagine that same guide selling every week. Guys, that's a side income that's just going to keep growing. Now imagine creating a course for $97. You sell it to 30 people. That's nearly $3,000. Now imagine building a membership at $47 a month. You get 100 members. That's $4,700 every single month recurring, coming back to you. And all of this is possible without employees, without inventory, without warehouses, just your wisdom packaged into a digital product. Guys, you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to ask you to jump in and comment here. Okay. I want you to drop freedom in the comments if that vision excites you, because that's what we're building here. Not just income, but freedom. Okay. That's what we're building here. All right. Now let's move from inspiration into proof. Okay. Because I don't want you, I don't just want you to believe this because I said it. I want you to see that the entire marketplace is moving in this direction. So let's start with numbers. The global e-learning industry, which is just one part of digital products, is projected to grow past 400 billion by next year, 2026. That's not a side trend, guys. That's a tidal wave, okay? So let me stack this up for you. According to the company Statista, the global online education market has grown by 900% since 2000. Forbes recently reported that digital products are the fastest growing sector in entrepreneurship worldwide. HubSpot, major company, said the number one driver of online lead generation is free or low-cost digital products like checklists and ebooks that move people into paid offers. So let me give you translation here if you feel like I'm speaking a different language. The world is learning, buying, and consuming online products faster than ever before. And you're either creating them or you're consuming them. So I want you to tell me in the chat, are you a creator or a consumer? Because both are necessary. Consuming these things is how we grow, but you need to be a creator. So if you're ready to create, I want you to drop that in the chat. If you can see that this market isn't slowing down, it's speeding up, and you want to get on the train, drop the word creator in the comments. Come on. Let me know that you're with me. I love it. I love it. So let me give you a story, real story here. High school teacher I know had spent years creating lesson plans, worksheets, and activities. So honestly, she was great at it. One summer, she decided, hey, I want to take those exact materials, put them in a PDF bundle, and list them on a website called Teachers Pay Teachers. Within months, she was making more from those lesson plans than her teacher salary. Why? Because she realized what she thought was ordinary was extraordinary to someone else. Okay, let me talk about a mom. Another one, a mom, loved to cook, but was constantly juggling picky eaters. Okay, she started creating weekly meal plans and shopping lists. And at first, she shared them with friends. Then she realized this could be a digital product. She packaged those plans into a $10 subscription, and other moms started signing up. She turned her family struggle into a stream of income. Man, I'm helping you out today. Give you another case study. This was a pastor, okay? A pastor that I know, right? Listen, this is pastors everywhere. They write sermons every single week, but he decided to turn those into ebooks and small group study guides. Within a year, he had created a library of digital products that was impacting thousands of people worldwide and creating sustainable income for his family. Same wisdom, just packaged differently. Now, why does this work so well? The reality is, guys, people want shortcuts. They don't want to spend 10 years figuring something out if they can spend $27 to learn it today. Think about your own behavior. When you need to fix something, learn something, or grow in a certain area, what do? You Google, you watch YouTube, maybe you buy a course. That's the new economy. People are paying for speed, clarity, and confidence. Okay. And friend, I'm going to be honest with you, it's not slowing down. AI is making it easier than ever before to package wisdom. Platforms like School and Go High Level and TikTok shops are making digital products mainstream. And imagine where this is headed. In the next 5 years, every voice, every niche, every messenger is going to have digital products. It'll be as normal as having a Facebook account. The question is, will you be one of the creators, or are you just going to stay as a consumer? And this is why I want you to take this seriously, guys, because right now you're early. You're not late to the game. You are actually right on time. People are hungry for wisdom, and the world's paying attention online more than ever before. And the barrier to entry is the lowest it's ever been. So if you've been sitting on the fence thinking, hey, maybe I'll wait, maybe I'm not ready, let me tell you, the market is ready for you. The question is, are you ready for the market? Drop the word ready, guys. Come on, get in the comments. Drop the word ready in the comments if you feel that, because today could be the day you stop just scrolling and start building. Drop ready in the comments right now. I want to see that you guys are with me. Ready, 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 ready. Okay. Now, let's imagine this together. Okay. You're sitting at your kitchen table. It's 10 o'clock at night. The kids are in bed. You're tired, but you open your laptop, and when you open up your laptop, you decide, I'm going to try this. You put together a simple PDF guide. Maybe it's 7 tips for new parents, or 10 steps to getting out of debt, or a checklist for better workouts. Nothing fancy, just what you already know. You price it at $17. You post it on social media. You go to bed wondering if anybody will ever see it. The next morning, you check your phone. There it is. Payment received, $17. Your heart jumps. Not because of the amount. It's not about $17. It's about what it means. It means you've created money from your wisdom. It means you've proven to yourself that it's possible. That, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, that first notification will change your identity. You'll stop seeing yourself just as a consumer and start seeing yourself as a creator. You'll stop saying things like, can I really do this? And you'll start saying, I did it, and I can do it more. Now, let's keep imagining. What happens when you sell that guide to 10 people? That's $170. What happens if you sell it to 100 people? That's $1,700. And what happens when you turn that same wisdom into a course and you charge $97? 30 people enroll. That's nearly $3,000. Or maybe you build a membership community. You price it at $47 a month. You get 100 members. That's $4,700 recurring revenue every single month. And the beauty, you're not working harder. You're working smarter. Your wisdom becomes an asset that keeps paying you long after you've created it. So again, I want you to jump in the comments. Let me know you're tracking. I want you to drop the word freedom if you can imagine what an extra $3,000, $5,000 a month would do for your family, because that's what we're talking about here. Not just income, freedom. Not just income, freedom. Okay? I'm helping you today. I'm helping you today. Now, maybe part of you still saying, Mark, what if I fail? Here's the thing. When we get those negative kind of thoughts, those doubting kind of thoughts, we've got to bring those back and say, no, I'm not just going to think that thought. I'm going to reframe that thought. Okay. The question shouldn't be, what if I fail? The question should be, what if you don't try? What if you keep doing what you're doing right now and a year from now, nothing has changed? See, that's the real risk. Because here's the truth. Digital products aren't going away. This isn't a fad. It's a movement. The only question is whether you'll be a builder in it or just a bystander. So I want you to drop this word. Listen to me. Wake up. No more waiting. I want you to drop that in the comments right now. If you know you don't want to look back a year from now wishing you started today, drop the words, no more waiting. Come on. I want you to feel this in your bones, guys. No more waiting. This is not a fad. It's a movement. Something's happening, and I want you to be a builder, not a bystander. Drop the word no more waiting. Come on. No more waiting. Okay. Now, let's recap what we covered today, and we're going to bring this thing home. Number one, a digital product is just wisdom packaged digitally. Secondly, examples of digital products include courses, guides, templates, memberships, workshops. You already use these. Now it's just time to create your own. Thirdly, the beauty of digital products is leverage. You build it once and it sells over and over and over again. Fourthly, the market is exploding. $400 billion in e-learning alone by 2026. And regular people are winning in this market every single day. And number five, this is the smartest way to start a business today because it doesn't require inventory, overhead, or massive risk. Just your wisdom packaged and delivered. So if that landed for you, if what I'm saying makes sense to you today, if you feel clearer now than you did an hour ago, I want you to type clear in the comments because clarity is the first step to freedom. I'm looking at the comments. Come on. Type the word clear, okay? If this is helping you, if you feel like, man, I feel clearer now than I did 20 minutes ago, I want you to type that in the comments because clarity is the first step to freedom. Now, here's your next move, okay? I want to make this super practical. If you want my free guide for how we made our first $5,000 in the digital product space, if you want that blueprint, I want you to comment the word WISE below, and I'm going to send it to you. If you're watching this on Instagram, I want you to DM me, send me a DM, and just put the word WISE in there, and I'm going to send it to you. This guide is going to give you concrete, beginner-friendly product. It's going to give you exactly what I did, beginner-friendly, concrete ideas, how you could start this today. No more guessing, no overthinking, just action steps that you can take. And if you're ready, I'm going to say this, if you're ready to go deeper, if you're tired of spinning your wheels, tired of watching others win while you sit on the sidelines, then I want you to book a call with our team at markcasto.co/academy. If you want to book a call with our team, this is an application call. This isn't a discovery call. This is only for people who are serious about starting a digital product business, or if you've got a digital product online business and it's not scaling, it's not moving, and you feel stuck. Either way, we're going to look at your wisdom, your goals, and your path, and we're going to show you how to see if we're a good fit to work together and show you how to get to those $10,000 plus months. Our business just had a $40,000 month in the month of July. So, guys, I'd love for only the serious people go to markcasto.co/academy and imagine having a plan in 48 hours instead of confusion for the next 12 months. See, That's the power of saying yes to yourself today. So here are your 2 moves. Number 1, comment WISE if you're on Instagram or if you're on Facebook. Comment the word WISE for the free guide, or DM me the word WISE if you're on Instagram. If you're on Facebook, comment WISE. If you're on Instagram, DM me the word WISE. If you're on YouTube, comment WISE. That's your first step. That'll give you our free guide. The second thing is, if you are serious about this, only serious inquiries, go to markcasto.co/academy and book your call. And guess what, guys? Tomorrow, Thursday, same time, same place, we're going even deeper. We're going to talk about why the 9-to-5 will never set you free. And you'll see why that model was never designed for freedom and how digital products flip the script. Don't miss it. I'll see you tomorrow. Keep being a wise builder. God bless you guys. Hope you have a great day.